A tragic and shocking case involving former Miss Switzerland finalist Kristina Joksimovic has emerged, captivating Swiss media and international attention. Kristina, a 38-year-old model and catwalk coach, was allegedly killed by her husband in a horrific crime. Her body was found dismembered and mutilated in the town of Binningen, near Basel, Switzerland, in February. Her husband, identified by the pseudonym Thomas in local reports, confessed to the killing and was arrested soon after. The couple, married since 2017, had been living in an affluent area overlooking scenic views from a semi-detached home. While they seemed like the picture-perfect family to friends and neighbors, reports have surfaced indicating that their relationship had been in crisis for months. Tensions between the two reportedly culminated in violence, with the police allegedly being called to their residence before. Just 4 weeks before the fatal incident, Kristina had posted pictures from a romantic getaway with her husband, showing the snowy landscape of a luxurious hotel near Lake Lucerne. To outsiders, this might have seemed like a sign of reconciliation or happiness, but the reality was far darker. On the night of February 13th, Kristina's body was discovered after she had been strangled, dismembered with a jigsaw and garden shears, and then mutilated further with a hand blender. Her remains were dissolved in chemicals in an effort to cover up the crime. The chilling details emerged in local media, with investigators highlighting the conspicuously high level of criminal energy displayed by her husband. Authorities have pointed to his lack of empathy and cold-bloodedness during and after the crime, describing his actions as reflecting sadistic sociopathic traits. Thomas, a Swiss businessman, was arrested shortly after the discovery of his wife's remains, having initially claimed that he acted in self-defense after she allegedly attacked him with a knife. However, forensic evidence contradicted his narrative, and he eventually admitted to strangling her. A medical forensic report also undermined his claim of self-defense, painting a far grimmer picture of his role in Kristina's death. The crime has left many people, including friends and fellow celebrities, in deep shock. Kristina was widely respected in the modeling and pageant world, not only for her beauty but for her work as a coach and mentor. She was a finalist in the 2008 Miss Switzerland competition and had earlier won the Miss Northwest Switzerland pageant in 2003. After her successful modeling career, Kristina turned to coaching, helping train Miss Switzerland candidates and businesswomen alike in walking confidently, both on the catwalk and in their personal and professional lives. Her impact on the modeling world was far-reaching, and many of her former students and colleagues expressed disbelief and sadness over her untimely death. Lorena Santen, the reigning Miss Switzerland as of 2023, was one of Kristina's students and expressed her grief, saying, "We will miss you so much." Other former Miss Switzerland contestants shared similar sentiments. Krista Ragazzi, who had worked with Kristina, said, "It's terrible. I'm really shocked. I'm thinking of her 2 daughters. She was such a beautiful and kind-hearted woman." Another friend and fellow contestant, Swiss actress and TV presenter Miriam Wrigley, stated that she was left speechless by the news of Kristina's murder. Nadine Vinzens, Miss Switzerland 2002, was friends with Kristina and shared her heartbreak. "I knew her well, and I met him briefly. I am totally shocked and heartbroken. Never in my life would I have thought that something like this would happen." Her grief echoed throughout the modeling and celebrity world, as many struggled to reconcile the image of the kind, intelligent woman they knew with the horror of her death. Swiss model Dominique Rinderknecht, another of Kristina's students, also expressed sorrow, recalling how Kristina had helped her prepare for the Miss Universe competition in 2013. Their training sessions, shared on YouTube, had garnered 500,000 views, and Kristina had played an instrumental role in Dominique's success. Rinderknecht mourned the loss of her former mentor, saying, "It is very, very sad and shocking what has happened. I am also so incredibly sorry for the children." The couple had 2 children, whose lives have been forever altered by the tragedy. Many who knew the family have expressed deep concern for them in the aftermath of their mother's death and their father's arrest. Friends, neighbors, and colleagues are left grappling with the trauma and confusion surrounding the events that led to such a brutal crime. Investigators have described Thomas as showing signs of mental illness, and an ongoing investigation has raised questions about his psychological state leading up to the murder. Despite his appeal for release from custody, the Swiss federal court in Lausanne rejected it, citing the severity of his actions and the forensic evidence contradicting his claims of self-defense. Authorities have pointed to his calculated efforts to cover up Kristina's death as evidence of his intent and his chilling detachment from the crime. In the wake of the tragedy, the public has been left reeling. The crime has shattered the image of a seemingly happy couple living in an idyllic Swiss setting. Kristina's friends and colleagues continue to express their grief and disbelief as they remember the vibrant woman who had touched so many lives through her modeling, coaching, and mentoring. This case has left a deep scar on the community, and the investigation is ongoing as authorities seek to understand the full scope of what led to this horrific act. Kristina Joksimovic's death stands as a stark reminder of the hidden struggles that can exist behind closed doors, and the unimaginable violence that can erupt when those struggles are left unchecked. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.